How does the science of the subconscious mind affect our bodies? First, we need to understand the fight or flight response system. This system is referred to as the HPA axis, and it regulates the body's response to stress or fear. So for example, if you're hiking in the mountains and you see a grizzly bear, your HPA axis will activate and get you ready to run or fight for your life. And when this HPA axis is activated, it instantly releases hormones into your body that increase your heart rate, your blood pressure, and your glucose production, which is basically sugar for energy, so that your muscles have everything they need to kick into high gear and run away or fight for your life. In addition to this, some body functions that are not needed to run or fight are actually inhibited. So things like your digestive system, immune system, reproductive system, and the higher cognitive functions. If you want to dive deeper into the HPA axis and how all the chemicals and hormones work, I'll link to another video about that right above here. And let me know in the comments below, have you ever been in a situation where you feel like you had to fight or run for your life? Now, if we stand back and we simply think about those body functions that are activated or inhibited during this process, it shouldn't come as a surprise to you that being in that state for a long period of time isn't good for us. And actually, if our body stays in that state for more than 2 hours, it actually becomes addicted to it and it can't return back to its natural balanced state. And the long-term effects of that cause illness and disease in the body. So now, how does the subconscious mind come into play with all of this? Well, all of that is activated automatically at a subconscious level, which means the subconscious mind controls our body's automatic processes. The big downside to this is that our subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between a real threat or a perceived threat. It responds the same to both situations. So whether you see a grizzly bear while hiking or your boss is just yelling at you at work, both cause your body to react and go into protection mode and activate the HPA axis. Essentially, the subconscious and the body are one and the same. So now that you've triggered your HPA axis, your subconscious mind is going to try to remember that event and everything you felt along with it to try and protect you from ever getting hurt from that in the future. Problem with having this memory is that you can recall it, and when you recall it, you experience those same emotions and you trigger that HPA axis again. Because remember, the subconscious mind doesn't know what's real and what's perceived. This behavior creates a habit, and a habit then becomes a personality, which becomes much more difficult to change. By calling conscious awareness to these patterns using a technique like subconscious imprinting, we can begin to change those destructive behaviors and patterns for ones that serve our bodies and minds in a healthier way. Well, I know that this might have been a lot of information to take in, so if you want to have a chat and see if subconscious imprinting is the next best step in your healing journey, there's a link down in the description below where you can book that. And if you found this video useful, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel and share it with a friend. Wishing you health and happiness, and we'll see you on the next video.